channel and welcome to, can you hear the rattling? That's this. Welcome to a little extra bonus level small car boot sale haul. So the Easter Compton car boot sale that I always go to on a Sunday also runs on a bank holiday Monday, and I don't usually bother going because 9 times out of 10 it's the same people who were there on the Sunday and I've already been through their stuff. But when I woke up on bank holiday Monday yesterday, my internet was down. So none of the things that I intended to do yesterday morning, which was doing my parcels and doing my listings and stuff, I couldn't do any of them. Couldn't do any of the things I wanted to do. So I said to Anthony, should we just go and have a look at the car boot sale and kill a bit of time while we wait for the internet to come back? Makes you realise how dependent, not just as an eBay reseller or as a YouTuber or whatever, but how dependent we are on the internet in general. Because I couldn't turn my light on. Because my light is a smart light bulb. Couldn't have the lights on. And the one in Natalie's room, for some reason you can override her. Oh. For some reason she can override her Alexa and just turn the light on, but mine, the bulb in my room, you can't, so it must be a different brand. And as it happens, I was quite pleased that I'd gone because I did all right, actually. It was only very small. The number of cars that were there, probably about a third of the usual amount. But even so, I did okay. Can I remember what I paid for stuff? I do not know. These shoes were £1 a pair. Now these ones are only Fior, which I think, is that... Where's Fior? Is that a catalogue brand? Where do you get Fior shoes from? Anybody know? I mean, I could look it up, but you're on my phone. I'm recording on my phone today. I could look it up, but then... But anyway, I think they're probably worn once. When you look at the soles, I would not say they were unworn, but I would say they had not been worn much. They're unmarked on the inside. They're canvas, peep toe. Just a nice summer shoe. And I wouldn't have bought them if it wasn't for the fact that I was buying this pair and the guy said, oh, they're £1 a pair. I thought I might as well have both. These are Jaime Mascaro. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they're Italian shoes. They're not, they're Spanish. They're Spanish shoes. And they have leather soles, and that usually implies a fairly decent shoe. So I looked them up, and this brand seemed to be going for definitely more than £1 a pair. They seem to be going between £15 and £20 a pair. So I thought we would get those as well for £1. And from that same guy, I got a little stack of DVDs. They are all Wallace and Gromit or Shaun the Sheep. So I've got, lost that one. Wallace and Gromit, the complete collection. Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which isn't in the complete collection because the complete collection came out first. Try saying complete collection without getting your knickers in a twist. And then 3 Shaun the Sheep. Shaun the Sheep movie, and Shaun the Sheep Party Animals, and Shaun the Sheep Shape Up with Shaun. I don't fancy trying to do the Shape Up with Shaun workout DVD personally, but I thought I would list those as a bundle. And the reason I bought them is because his DVDs were 50p each or 6 for £1. Anthony wanted this one, so he's got that one. I've got those 5. They'll go as a bundle. Those 5 cost me less than £1. So they'll go as a bundle. I bought this Susie Smith handbag for £1. Quite a nice fur-trimmed handbag. The only problem with it is that one of the brass feet has come adrift inside. Now they're just held on. They're like the, you used to use these for paper. Back in the day, I can't think what they're called. I think, are they called? Split pins. Split pins they're called, and that's all that they are. These feet are just split pins. So if I can bend that back out with a pair of pliers, not with my bare hands because that's hurting, but if I can bend it out and pop it back in and then open the inside again, I'll have repaired that. So when the chap said he only wanted £1, I thought that was worth it, and I'm going to put that and zip it away in the pocket so I don't lose it. So I thought that was worth £1 for a Susie Smith handbag. Quite a nice design. I did say this was a small haul, didn't I? I think all of this is pretty much from one person. I think it is. But it was a gentleman and his wife, and I bought some stuff off the gentleman first, and then I bought some stuff off his wife. So the first lot was £7, and for £7 I bought this stack of camping plastic crockery. This is 1960s. It's wellware, made in Great Britain. I didn't realise until I got home. I thought, oh good, I've got 6 of everything. I haven't got 6 of everything. I've got 7 cups and 6 of everything else. So that's odd. I'm not quite sure how the extra cup came into being. And it's all in pretty good condition with the exception that one of the plates has a slightly distorted rim. Apart from that, it's all in pretty good neck. So that, and that was £3. And then these were £2 each. This is a Cath Kidston Garden Birds apron. Garden Birds oilcloth apron from Cath Kidston there. That was £2. And then this is just a piece of Cath material. It's just it had other material, but it wasn't all in good condition. It was, some of it all was a bit tatty. This is probably about, that's probably about half a metre that I'm holding there. So it's probably about a metre piece, maybe slightly over 1 metre. I don't know what that pattern is. I feel like I do know what that print is, but it's escaped me. Maybe it'll come back to me, but that was £2. I've done a very good job of putting that stuff away. And then from his wife, I bought this Orlikili enamel planter for £2. These sell for about 10 quid. And a little stack of vintage My Little Ponies. Now, Lex did amazingly well with the My Little Pony once. A couple of years back, Lex bought one and sold it for over 100 quid, I think. May even been more than that. She'll remember. I've had a quick look at these three. I've looked up these three. None of them are worth more than £10. I paid £6 for all 5 of these. So if they get £10 each, then I'm in profit. This one I don't think is genuine. Even though the face looks right, I don't think it's a genuine. It's got no stamping whatsoever on the feet. So I think that's a, what do they call them? A phony instead of a pony? My Little Phony, something like that. And then this one, I don't know. This one says 1984 on the bottom and it says Hasbro. This one's 1983, 1982. So I've got 2 for 1982, 1 for 1983, and then this is for 1984, and that's a little seahorse. And I have no idea the value of that because I couldn't find it to look up. It was lost in the bottom of the trolley. Like I said, I looked at these 3. They're about £10 each. But I paid £6 for the 5, and I thought it was worth a chance because I could have had one that was worth hundreds, even though I turned out not to. Could have done. And then I've got 3 bits of clothing to resell. These are all from one lady. All her clothes were £1 each. So this one is Jules. She had a couple of other nice bits and pieces, but it was a bit discoloured under the arms. It had sweat marks and whatever under the arms. One had a makeup line around the collar that looked like it wasn't going to come out very easily, and the other was like actually discoloured under the arms. And I don't know how to get rid of sweat stains under armpits. Obviously I know how to wash stuff, but I don't know if there's a tried and tested method for actually getting rid of sweat marks. So I left those, but I got this. This is Jules. Really nice kind of, it's got a silky t-shirt front and then a fine knit back. That is a size. That's an 8. People are 8s, you know. I'm not an 8, obviously, but I believe that 8s do exist. And then this is mint velvet. It's a mint velvet kind of chainmail effect top in a size 14. I like that, and some mint velvet stuff does immensely well. And then this is just a Jacques Vert. Little Jacques Vert Bolero shrug. Unfortunately, someone has cut the size out, but I would hazard a guess and say that this is probably a 14 as well, possibly slightly larger. My mannequin is a 14 to 16, so when I try it on her, when I try it on Edna, we'll find out if it's bigger or not. But 14, 16, maybe 16 to 18 perhaps. That's almost it. I bought 3 tops for me, which I will insert pictures of. So they were £4, £4 and £2, no, £4, £3 and £3. So the grey linen one here, this was £4. And it's not a branded one, but it is a nice linen top and it fits me, so that's good. That was £4. And then this blue one was £3, and that's a really nice silky kind of batwing. That's a little bit large actually, but if I carry on gaining weight, that'll be all right, won't it? And then finally, this black one, which has quite a nice twist detail around the hemline, was also £3. So the 3 together should have been £10, and the lady accepted 8. So I got 3 new tops for £8. I think it was worth popping out to that car boot. It wasn't very big, like I said, and I didn't have great expectations when I went in. And if you go in with no great expectations, then you're not disappointed. But I'm actually quite pleased with my little haul, bearing in mind that it wasn't planned and it was just an impromptu pop out. Quite pleased with that. So, little extra car boot video for you guys, little extra reselling haul for me, little extra Molly popping into the room to see what's going on. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you've seen anything in one of my car boot haul videos that you like, please do email me on the email address that is in the description box. And if I don't reply immediately, please do email again, because sometimes they go into junk, and then sometimes when you email again, it doesn't go into junk, and then I go and find it in the junk. So I don't know why that happens. But yeah, if there's anything that floats your boat, email address in the description box, let me know and we'll sort something out. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this little haul, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.